Bolster Chicken Wave Rider. Whoo! I don't see any smoke. Bolster Chicken Wave Rider. What's up with their uniforms? These police officers here. All right, it's OC Street Live in Huntington Beach. Bolster Chicken Wave Rider. They made quick work of it. I wasn't too far from it. They made quick work of this fire. Unfortunately, yeah, another fire engine just showed up. This is OC Street Live in Huntington Beach, where we're at Bolster Chica and Wave Rider. I wasn't too far down the street, like a couple miles, but man, they make quick work. So yeah, I see no smoke whatsoever. Yeah, you got photographers here, over here. The professionals are here. Then you got amateur me. That guy right there with the fire suit on across the street. He gets good pictures. Not sure what he posts on. I think they're putting a little water up, or that smoke coming out of the roof. Oh, that's water. Putting some water up there. Yeah, there's a couple of professional photographers here. I know one of them. I'm not sure who the other one is. Yeah, I'm not sure who he is. Still fire engines coming. Yeah, we have another ladder truck. There goes my tripod. Another ladder truck, but I don't think they need them. Yeah, the photographer over across the street, he gets right in. He gets right in there. He's got his fire jacket on and his helmet, so he's able to get up close. A little jealous. He puts out great work. Yeah, I came across it as like 5 fire engines coming in. So I started heading this way. Then it turned into a structure fire. We did try to go to one earlier, but it ended up being nothing. So I turned around. General same area. Wasn't too far from here. Yeah, I haven't seen no smoke come out of that roof. Yeah, I remember watching they were up on the roof, you didn't see nothing. Once they opened it up, all the flames came flying out. Yeah, if you guys know, follow me, you know, I have to look at my other phone to read the comments. Yeah, we did I was sitting in the parking lot and when Orange County Sheriff was getting all ready. So we were able to follow him right in. I didn't want to go live right away, show him leaving the parking lot and then driving to the mobile home park. Yeah, one photographer got all pictures. I don't know if he's leaving. But the other one, I'm not sure who he represents. He's over here. He has a full-time job. They must have let him off earlier to come here. I'll find out where he is on Instagram so you can follow him. He's going to have all the nice close-up pictures. Again, if you haven't followed me before, I cover local police and fire activity in Huntington Beach and the surrounding cities. I believe this is our 3rd call of the day. I'm out door dashing, that's my regular job. And so I'm taking a break to film this. I did pick up, or I'm going to pick it up later today. I did get a gimbal stabilizer. I keep breaking them. We had some kind donations the other day. Appreciate those donations. So I paid half for the gimbal, and those donations paid for the other half of the gimbal. I appreciate those people that donated on PayPal. It's so appreciative. I really appreciate so much. Yeah, I don't know if I go across the street, if they say anything. As I said, they got they're the professional photographer over there. He's got his fire jacket on and helmet. I don't know if they'll let me across the street or not. Again, I didn't see. They're bringing in some more oxygen tanks here. I didn't see any smoke when I got here. And I wasn't too far down the street, only a couple miles, but see if we can. Yeah, once I get that gimbal, it'll be a lot better than what I'm showing right now. I gotta pick it up at Amazon Fresh sometime this afternoon. At least 2 ladder trucks here, but one's not being used. Again, if you haven't followed me, I can't read the comments because of like the sunlight. So on my other phone, I go to the shade and I'll try to read the comments. I appreciate all those that tune in off the Bolsa Chica and Waverider, I believe it is. Waverider. What I might do is try to get across the street here so we can get some other pictures. I just want to avoid the police officers. We'll wait till the traffic clears up and then we'll get across on the other side. But I do see some homeowners outside, so hopefully I can get across over there. We'll get another vantage point. Sorry. I don't want to get ran over by a car. Yeah, once I pick up that stabilizer this afternoon, it'll be a lot better. Yeah, we got a Fountain Valley made it out here. Let's see if we see Short Dog is out here or not. They're the fire chief or fire captain of one of the trucks. Looks like he's 5 feet tall. Again, when I got here, I didn't see any smoke at all. You're not in the way. I didn't see any smoke whatsoever.
You didn't?
No, when I got here, did you see a lot of smoke?
Oh, we're the first ones that saw it.
Oh,
It was, I mean, it was lit up.
lit up. Can you see any flames?
We're the ones who called.
Oh, yeah?
We were first on scene.
Were these people home too, or no?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm the one who helps everyone out.
I don't think too far from here, just a couple miles, but they made
Same
quick.
with us. Yeah. We live in the Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Did you want to get some photos of the actual fire?
I did. Oh, you have it?
Well, yeah, it's over.
No, I was just filming over there, but they're on top of the roof, but you couldn't see any. You couldn't see no smoke or anything anymore. They're just cutting a hole in that.
They're
like,
almost done.
Yeah, when I got here, they're almost done. Yeah, two people next to me is one that called the fire department and got everyone out of their houses in the area. Yeah, we got Battalion 4 here. They said it was going pretty good when they got here, so I was hoping they had photos. Again, there was a kind of false alarm earlier, a couple hours ago. A call came across, but I didn't come. Was somewhere in the general area down here also, but thankfully there was no fire. Yeah, you really got to be around the corner to catch these fires. Like I've caught like 3 good car fires because I was around the corner, but house fires, I caught one good one because I went for a while. That one was going for a while. It was raining outside too. Then the other one was, we just got there. It was an apartment that it was basically out, but they were wet. They were just putting water on it still. The one over off Warner. Oh, we had a business on fire off Beach Boulevard. Those that remember that mechanic shop, we were able to catch some of the flames on that. I'm just moving into different spots, getting a perspective of all different areas. Because there wasn't really much you could see on, the roof. Fountain Valley might be getting out of here. They're locking up and leaving, I believe. That's a beautiful rig too. Yeah, they're all leaving. So what do those that follow the police, what does the color of the pants mean? You know, they're like three of the officers got beige on there with a certain department they work. Yeah, so 2 people that were talking next to me, they saw all the fire and a lot of smoke and flames, and they called the fire department, and They alerted all the neighbors about the fire. Forgive me, at the moment I'm not reading comments. I gotta get in the shade. As I said, I have to look on my other phone. Yeah, there goes Fountain Valley. There goes Fountain Valley. Thank you for your help, Fountain Valley. We're gonna get back across the street here. I just gotta watch my back. I don't want to get in the firefighters' way. Maybe I should back off a little bit. Yeah, it looks like these might be like more than one unit. Let me double check. Yeah, it appears to be more than one unit here, like 2-3 units. Oops, I think I messed up. I was on a DoorDash delivery and I didn't know it. I thought I logged out. They said they canceled my delivery. Hope I don't get a violation. Because I know I turned the DoorDash off to come here. They play a lot of games, DoorDash. I'll push pause, then I'm going by a restaurant, and then they'll just turn it on and try to give me an order. Yeah, it looks like the power company is here. Again, we're off of Bolsa Chica and I believe Waverider. We're right by what's on our side of the street. CVS is right on our where I'm standing. It's behind me, a quarter of a mile, and then you got Walgreens on the other side. Again, we're off of Bolsa Chica and Waverider. Two people were talking to me earlier, so yeah, it was a pretty good fire coming out. I was literally only a couple miles from here, but firefighters beat me here, and they got it put out pretty quick. It's the fire captain I'm always talking about. I guess he's a little bit taller than, oh, he's calling him Short Dog. All right, we're just gonna stick around for like another minute or so. I'm gonna get across the street and get one last couple of minutes of video, and then I'm gonna go on and do some DoorDash, or I gotta run the post office. I'll see if my stabilizer showed up yet or not. I was at an accident in Santa Ana. I moved the cone because the bus couldn't make a right turn, and the officer's like, because he wasn't paying attention, the bus was sitting there for 5 minutes. And so I moved the cone so the bus could turn and go, you don't touch the cone. Looks like the paramedics are leaving also. Thankfully, no injuries here. Yeah, so we're at Waverider and Bolsa Chica. I don't know if I can get it on here or not. Actually, I'm parked down here. I go, where did I park? I appreciate y'all watching. Always set your notifications. You never know when I go live. Again, Waverider and Bolsa Chica. It looks like the fire was on the 2nd floor. What neighbors said, it was coming out pretty good. When I got here, we didn't see nothing, so firefighters made pretty quick work of it. Actually, I was going to go back across the street, but I think I'm going to end the video here. I don't know if they're going back up on the roof again. They brought the ladder down, but it looks like they might go back up on the roof. Maybe they moved the truck. I think that's what they did. They moved the truck. All right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Again, this was both Chica and Waverider in Huntington Beach. Here's the fire was second floor only. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I was going to ask the professional photographer. I know his name, but I don't know his Instagram, where he posts at. Yeah, firefighters were going back up on the roof. All right, I appreciate you guys watching. If I come across anything else this evening or afternoon, I'll go live. Thanks for watching. Let's see if I can turn the camera off this time. Last time took like a half hour. I think we got it.